All right, everybody. How you doing? Tuesday or Monday? Happy Monday. And always interesting. People are like, "Oh man, Monday." They either hate it, they love it, and for me, it's just like just love every day, embrace every day. So if you enjoy family time, then enjoy the time with your family. If you enjoy working, then enjoy work. Just enjoy every single day that you're given, because I think a lot of times people get stuck in this idea that you have to, either love for work or love for the weekend, or just embrace every single day, because it's the present. It's what we have. We're not defined by our past. We're defined right now by today. Whatever good and bad occurred in our past brought us to where we are today. It's like looking at a map in a big mall, and it says you are here. It doesn't matter how we all got there. We are here. And then at the same time, it doesn't matter if somebody in that mall, same place, we are here, and they're going to go to a different store than I'm going to go, because each of us has our own path. And the reality is that we need to find out what that path is for ourselves. So, as you think about your life's path, where is it taking you? So this morning, started off from a vlog perspective, just giving you an update. Did my podcast, came back, edited some videos, and made a video for Ben. Wanted to make sure that I got that out for him. He had asked some questions about problems, and so for me, a lot of times, number one is recognizing in our problems is that they're designed to be able to help us find different solutions. And I think a lot of times when people are pushed against the wall and they don't know where to go, they need to put forth and present all the solutions, all the possibilities of where they might go, and then start evaluating the best ones. So even if it's the idea of, like, let's say they're in a financial difficulty and they're like, okay, I can sell my house, I can sell my car, I can, sell them the clothes on my back, I can sell my, card collection. They go through all these different things, and some of them they don't want to do, other ones that just don't make any sense, or wouldn't be it wouldn't lead to the result that they want. And then by being able to dwell on all these various solutions to the problem, they end up finding the right solution that makes sense for them. Where sometimes we get stuck in this rut of, like, we don't know what decision to go on because the first 2 or 3 solutions aren't making sense. So that's kind of where to start from. So that was, and then at the same time, not to remember that you are strong despite feeling weak, and you can be confident despite feeling like you're lacking. So that was that on that video, and then so now I came here to the office, and we'll get some stuff done. Got training here with the intern later. Sherm's out.
Okay, oftentimes people will ask me, Sherm, like, how do I be more confident? Because it seems like you're totally confident. And I will tell you, I am very confident in who I am. The first thing that I would say for anyone is, where are you putting your level of confidence? What makes you feel good about you? And I find for a lot of people, they're putting into stuff. So they think that these different destinations of life, graduating from high school, from college, getting these different accolades or recognition in life is going to translate to the inner belief of who they are. They think that they get that specific car, they get that house, they get that job, it's going to translate to confidence. And it doesn't, because there's this inner voice a little bit that makes us feel like we're kind of like an imposter, that someone's going to find that out. And guess what? We're all in the same spot from the perspective that we all started out not being able to clothe ourselves, dress ourselves, do anything, and we all learned it over time. And so that's how it works here, especially in the business context, is we all started out at zero, and we all had to learn things along the way. And remember that old adage that life begins at 40. There's a lot of great things that happen the moment that you hit 40, and there's a lot of life ahead. At the same time, remember, and none of us has a crystal ball. None of us has a fixation on, or the ability to fixate on when we're going to die. And so we want to be able to make sure that we move our lives in a manner that's meaningful, that, hey, life is short. At the same time, understand that we do have a long life ahead of us as well. And so by being able to have this yin and yang approach at your effort from a speed perspective, at the same time recognizing the patience that life is going to be long, it gives you the ability to continue to maneuver and not get stuck with, oh my gosh, I'm 60 years old and haven't gone as far as I wanted to go. Just slow down. First off, where are those expectations coming from? Were those like the thoughts of a 22-year-old who had no idea what you were actually going to become in the future? And so when we allow ourselves the understanding, the true understanding about where we are and who we are, that's going to help us move in a way that's meaningful and more impactful. Sherm's out. So sometimes people will ask me kind of where my confidence comes from. And so as I reflected upon that, number one is I do not put any kind of satisfaction or accolades on accomplishments or on recognition from the perspective of what other people are going to tell me about myself. I don't need an award that says, hey, you're a great guy, Sherm, or I don't need somebody to tell me that I'm doing a good job. So I would say for a lot of people, they'll put a lot of their aspirations on the clothes that they wear, the car that they drive, the house that they live in. And that to me is a recipe for a disaster, because there's going to always be more cars to come. There's always going to be a bigger, newer house. There's always going to be newer clothes that come out. So there's not a lot of value in putting it into stuff. What you want to focus on is the quality of your character, because that's who you live with every single day. Sherm's out.